Hello everybody, this is Robert from weightgaindiary.com. So I just got back from the gym and I decided to make this new video about how to gain weight naturally. So a lot of people who are skinny or who simply want to improve their physique are looking for ways on how they can gain weight naturally. And before we move on to the actual content, I just want to point out one really important thing. So the weight that you want to gain is not the one that will make the weight on the scale increase. You do not want to gain body fat. You do not want to become fat. You do not want to become, unhealthy. But instead, you want to gain high quality lean muscle mass. This is the weight that you want to gain. And if you will gain high quality lean muscle mass, you will develop an aesthetically pleasing physique. So in this video, I will share with you 5 simple tips that will help you to gain weight naturally, and that will help you to add high quality lean muscle mass to your frame. So the first thing you need to do is to simply increase your daily energy intake. So I've got some friends who are skinny and they ask me like, Rob, how do I gain muscle? And I say to them, simply increase your daily energy intake. And they say, bullshit, because I eat McDonald's, I eat chocolates, I eat other high calorie stuff, and I still fail to gain weight. Well, the fact is that, first of all, the energy that is needed to make your bodies grow, the energy that is needed to make your body grow, cannot come from nowhere. Therefore, the first thing you need to do is to simply increase your daily energy intake. So go to Google, type in how many calories do I need, and you will get access to hundreds of different kinds of calculators. And simply use one of them to figure out what are your daily energy needs, what are your daily caloric needs. And then once you will have a clear number, then simply add around 300 to 500 calories to that number. And by doing so, you will make sure that you supply a surplus of calories to your body. And by doing so, you will make sure that it has enough energy to grow. Secondly, you need to become aware that some foods will make you gain body fat, whereas others will help you to gain lean muscle mass. So, different kinds of foods have different kinds of nutritional values. So, a bar of Snickers might have the same amount of calories as 100 grams of chicken breast has, but the thing is that bars of Snickers is packed with packed with sugars. It doesn't contain a lot of proteins. It is packed with I think it's packed with obviously saturated fats, whereas lean chicken breast is packed with high quality proteins. It doesn't contain that much fat, and it doesn't contain that many carbohydrates. So you need to choose foods wisely, because some foods will make you gain body fat, whereas others will make you gain lean muscle mass. So step number 2 is to simply increase your daily protein intake. So proteins are building blocks of everything within your body: your hair, your skin, your nails, and most importantly, your muscle tissue. If you want to make sure that your body has enough building materials to grow, if you want to make sure that you add high quality lean muscle mass to your frame, then you need to make sure that you consume enough proteins. And you get proteins from foods like cottage cheese, tuna, salmon, chicken, beef, and so on. And basically, you need to make sure that you consume at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body mass. So let's say if you weigh 170, 180 pounds, then you should consume around 180, 170 grams of protein per day. And as well, you can get these proteins from from foods, and you can also buy yourself some whey powder and get some proteins from high quality whey protein supplements. So the next thing you need to do is to increase your daily carbohydrate intake. So why do you need to increase your daily carbohydrate intake? Well, carbohydrates contain a thing called glucose, and glucose, once it gets into your body, is converted into glycogen. And glycogen is the main source of energy when you're working out, when you're lifting weights, when you're just doing things in your life. And glycogen is stored in your muscles and in your liver. If your glycogen source will become depleted, your body will start automatically to look for other alternative sources of energy. And by doing so, your body will start burning lean muscle mass as well as fats as a source of energy. And this is, trust me, when trying to gain lean muscle mass, you want to avoid this by any means. And this is why you need to consume enough high quality complex carbohydrates. So I recommend to make sure that around 40 to 50% of your daily calories should come from foods like pasta, brown rice, sweet potatoes, stuff that is packed with complex carbohydrates. So tip number 3, I think. Tip number 4 is to simply avoid supplements. So yet again, a lot of people who have never been in the gym, a lot of people who are new to fitness, and a lot of people who want to gain weight think that there's some pill powder, weight gaining powder or something like that will make them big. Well, the fact is that there's no easy solution. There's no like magic pill, there's no magic powder, there's no magic tea, or stuff like that that will make you big quick. No, gaining weight is a consistent process. You need to focus on good eating habits. You need to have a good diet that will give you enough energy, and you need to have a clean diet that will make you gain high quality lean muscle mass instead of gaining fat. And you also need to start lifting weights. And supplements are responsible for a very, very small percentage of the results that you experience. So if still you insist to buy supplements, then in your situation, I would buy simply whey protein to simply give my body more proteins, and also I would get myself some creatine, because creatine, when you will be lifting weights, creatine improves the efficiency of ATP-PC energy system, and which leads to increased intensity of your workouts. You can lift heavier, you can have shorter rest periods, and by doing so your workouts become more intensive and you stimulate more muscle growth. So whey protein and creatine are the two supplements that I would pick. But when you're just starting out, when you're new to fitness, when you're new to weight training, I would avoid supplements completely. So finally, start lifting weights, and yet again, a lot of people who are new to weight training, who are new to fitness, think that gaining weight and training is a complicated process. They don't know, they're not sure which exercises to do, because there's so many people on YouTube, on Amazon selling boosts, or even on TV, giving you out fitness advice about how to gain weight, how to gain muscle, blah 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 blah, and so on. But the fact is, it doesn't matter whether you want to gain weight or lose body fat. You need to focus on the basics. You need to focus on the basics and move one step at a time. And this is why you need to focus. First of all, you need to focus on big compound exercises such as squats, deadlifts, bent-over rows, barbell rows, shoulder presses, dumbbell shoulder press, barbell shoulder press, straight bar, barbell curls, and that's it. Avoid the machines. Focus on big compound exercises that make all the muscles, majority of the muscles in your body, work really, really hard. And these kinds of heavy compound movements trigger the maximum release of anabolic hormones within your body, and these hormones are responsible for muscle growth. So you want to focus on these kinds of exercises. Also, follow a body split workout plan. What do I mean by this? By my body split workout plan, I mean that you should train large muscle groups such as chest, back, and legs on different days to avoid overtraining. So on Monday you could train your chest and triceps, on Wednesday you could train your back and biceps, and on Friday you could train your shoulders and legs. And I'm not saying that full body workouts don't work, but full body workouts are very, very demanding in terms of energy. You're burning a lot of calories when you're training, and you do not want to burn a lot of calories when you're trying to gain lean muscle mass. You simply want to stimulate, you simply want to break down those muscle fibers, and then get out of the gym as soon as possible. Do your thing, get out of the gym as soon as possible without wasting too much of your time, doing crazy stuff. So follow a body split workout plan, and also finally perform no more than 3 to 4 sets per exercise and no more than 12 repetitions per set, because when you will be doing more than 12 repetitions per set, you will be working on your muscular endurance, not size and strength of the muscle. So these are some basic tips about how to gain weight naturally. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you want more information about how to get bigger and how to gain muscle and how to gain weight, simply go to weightgaindiary.com, read some of my stuff, and comment on this video, like it, favorite it, and also subscribe to my newsletter at weightgaindiary.com. Alright, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.